Horses in Space, a Star Wars story. Guys, Final Death Star, and we're talking today about the trailer for Rise of Skywalker. The final trailer for the Skywalker saga, or so they say. And I don't know, reviews have been pretty mixed about it. I think for the most part, people aren't too pleased. They've left a lot out. I think there was a lot lacking from the trailer, specifically Luke, the Emperor, other than a voiceover, a storyline, a plot, something that tells us where this story's going. So those are some of the things that are left out of this movie, or this trailer. But, it sounded, I thought the first half of it sounded really nice. The John Williams score sounded good. I wasn't too crazy about the second half of it. The music, I thought it was very grandioso, really meant to pump you up, but I kind of felt it didn't feel like Star Wars for some reason. It was the Star Wars theme, but it sounded different, and, that's where they show these space horses running across a Star Destroyer, and I don't know, they were trying to build you up with this music, but because of... Well, first it didn't really sound like Star Wars, and then because of what you're watching, it kind of took away from it. Where was Luke in this trailer? You're trying to get a fan base back on board that is very upset with where the direction of Disney has taken Star Wars. One of the main things I would do is to put a glimpse of Luke in there. It doesn't have to be many shots. Just a glimpse. Doesn't have to be a lot. Just a little bit to have us feel like, okay, at least there's Luke. At least we got Luke. But they couldn't even do that. They didn't do that. They skirted around Leia. There was only a couple shots of her. Now I know that's kind of tough because you only have so much footage you can use for her. So I'm willing to give him a pass on that. Lando is in it for one scene, or I think there's two quick shots of him. One, he's in just the group of the rebellion that seemed like they're having a powwow. And there's the shot of him and Chewie in the Falcon. And that's it. That's all we got of Lando. And again, maybe he's not going to be in that much either. Maybe they didn't have that much footage to use. But geez, use like all the footage you can. I was thinking this was going to be a more nostalgia-heavy trailer, and it really wasn't. There wasn't too much of the original trilogy or prequel trilogy stuff. I did do a live breakdown of this, so if you want to watch the trailer in real time and get a live breakdown, check it out on my live streams playlist. I did it last night with a couple of the guys from the Fourth Wave. We also do a live broadcast on author Stephen Walton's channel, his YouTube channel. We do a live show every Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so check that out too. But you can watch it. It's about an hour, 40 minutes, so it goes through our thoughts, in real time of what we thought when we were watching it. But I'm going to pull up just a few things here and kind of go through some of the trailer, just highlighting a few moments. And I've got Rey doing some training in the jungle. Finally we get her training. Unfortunately, it's not Luke training her. I guess it's going to be Leia, even though Leia's not a Jedi. But I guess they're going to retcon that and have her be trained by Luke in the beginning of the film in some flashback scene or something to give us some explanation as to why Leia can now train her, and why Leia was Mary Poppins in The Last Jedi. So I guess we're going to get some kind of explanation. Here you can see her deflecting a blaster. I'm not sure I don't know if that's a little training droid up there. I think there is the training droid from the other trailer, so I don't know if that's it, but she's running around the forest. Kind of looks like Endor-ish. Okay, and then here she's flying through, I guess that's supposed to be the wreckage of the Death Star, I'm guessing, but I don't know for sure. There's Finn being Finn. Here we go. Here's a shot of Lando in the center there. Right? If you see behind him, it looks like Well, I think that's going to be Admiral Ackbar's son, who I also did a video on. So you guys check that out on the playlist. A few days ago, Marvel came out with a comic that introduces the Resistance to Admiral Ackbar's son, and there was theories that he would be in the movie. And I'm thinking that's probably him right there. It doesn't have to be. It could be another Mon Calamari, but I'm guessing that's probably going to be him. Let's see here. Okay, we've got Rose. They finally showed Rose in something. And here we've got, that's Carrie Fisher's daughter there, Billie Lourd. And if you notice, she's wearing an outfit very reminiscent to Return of the Jedi, Leia's Return of the Jedi outfit. So that's probably a nice little tribute to her. And she does look like her. If you look, she does resemble her mother. The ice sort of planet, I guess. This is an interesting shot. Because it looks like, you've got the TIE fighters. I'm guessing that this might be in the unknown regions. This could be like the base that they're using, whether it be Kylo or the Emperor, if the Emperor is coming back in a bodily form. I'm guessing this is kind of like, I'm thinking this might be the base for it. But it's interesting because you see reflections here, but the reflections it looks like a lake, but then it doesn't really match up. This rock formation or ice formation right here, it's not the same as this right there. So, I don't know what we're really looking at here. I don't know if you can see the TIE Fighter's reflection. No, you don't see any TIE Fighter reflection either. I'm not sure what that is, though. That's very interesting. This throne shot, this is a cool shot. That's a cool shot. Now, that is taken from Ralph McQuarrie's original artwork. There was a drawing that he did that had the Emperor sitting on a throne, and this was the throne he was sitting on. So that's kind of nice. I don't know if that's going to parallel. I'm guessing it is, but I don't know if it's going to parallel for sure. But they definitely took that from Ralph's drawings. Cool shot, though. And then I think you've got, the Star Destroyer being raised? Yeah, this. Star Destroyer being raised from what appears to be ice. So I'm guessing this is, again, that last planet that we saw there. Is that someone? No, it's just a chunk of ice. That was like Kylo Ren doing a somersault off of the Star Destroyer. So I don't know if these things. I think the theory is that these have been buried under water or under ice, and now they're being raised up to go take out the Resistance on one last battle, one more trip. Yeah, so you can see that's definitely ice that it's breaking through there. And water, you can see splashes of water. So it's looking like the leaks that we got from Reddit a few weeks ago, you're pretty accurate, it seems. It seems like they line up with the trailer here. So I think it's a good bet that most of that stuff is true. Here's the Falcon. We've got the fleet behind it that are so freaking close together. My goodness, if you make a wrong turn or sneeze at the controls, you're flying. Oh, you just took out half of the fleet right there because you're jerking that control stick, and you're going to smash into the 100 other aircraft or ships that are flying right next to you. I don't know if this is a good idea. This is a good strategy. So close together. And then here you got the Ghost from Star Wars Rebels. So that's questionable as to who's in that. Is it Hera? Should be like 60 years old, or could it be the son of Hera and Kanan? I think they named him Jason. I think they took it right out of the EU. So I don't know who's flying that. He was also Force sensitive, so I don't know where that story is going to go. They kind of introduced another Force sensitive baby at the end of Star Wars Rebels. So I don't know. I don't know how they're dealing with that, or if they'll deal with that at all. Maybe he'll come back into play later on. But okay, so we got that there, and then here's Rey's so happy, fighting again for the third time. Kylo always loses. They're doing a Thelma and Louise right there. Thelma and Louise in it off of the. Okay, now here we've got one of the scenes that really made me angry. You've got.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir. At my friends.
Really? There, that's one friend, and then I saw another one, Chewie. But that's it. One last look at my friends. There's 3 people in that shot that don't have any connection to you. Not like they should. That line just, oh my gosh, it irks me because I don't believe it. I don't believe that those are your friends. That's your friend right there, and Chewie's your friend, and that's it. From the audience standpoint, yeah, you could say that, oh, well, Poe's been in the Resistance for a long time, and him and 3PO got close. Yeah, well, I don't care, because I haven't seen it on film, on screen. So it doesn't affect me like that. Yeah. And then there's a shot of a battle droid here from the prequels. So if you look back here, that's a battle droid from the prequels. So the theory I'm thinking is they're taking some chip out of this thing and inserting it into C-3PO. That's what gives them the battle droid, mentality. Turns them evil. I don't know. Turns them into a killing machine. Whatever it is, they're brainwashing 3PO. And I don't know if we're going to get him back. They could just be killing off 3PO, so to speak. His personality, at least, in this as well. I wouldn't put it past them. Destroy everything you can, I guess. But then bring back when you need to bring back, but then destroy everything you can as well. That seems to be the order of the day.
Last look, sir.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Chewie's there. And then now you've got this music that's starting to build up, I think. Yeah. And it doesn't sound like Star Wars to me. There's Lando, the one shot of Lando we got. There we go. What in the blazes is this? We've got hairy, maybe a tusk, hairy tusked. Yeah, it looks like they have tusks. Hairy tusked horses riding on the outside of a Star Destroyer. I don't know how I guess they're not in space. I guess they're in some kind of, low orbit atmosphere. Conditions seem to be right for horses to be riding on top of Star Destroyers. I don't know what the plan is there. It's all we got is this little quick glimpse of this is a CG fest, for sure. There's a lot of CG, and it's a lot of it looks really pretty, but it doesn't really give you much of a story. And I just space horses. This is turning into Spaceballs too. All right, and then you've got this shot. They're in the Emperor's throne room somehow. Even though we saw the entire thing explode, completely dissolve in Return of the Jedi, a large part of debris, like the whole throne room, seemed to crash down and remain intact. I don't know, you tell me. How's that possible? Okay, there we got them destroying some kind of... This looks like Cloud City to me. I don't know, I'm sure it's not. I'm thinking maybe this is the ice planet. I don't know. It looks like Cloud City. You see Rey's got the dagger there. She has a Sith dagger. So it seems like, again, the leaks were true. They're picking up relics and having to put together things to take out the, Emperor or whoever, whatever it's going to be. I don't know what this statue is. I don't know. A Sith artifact, Sith statue. It doesn't look like they're in a Sith temple, so I'm not sure what that is, though. But they're teaming up, it looks like. At least for now. For here, they're teaming up. Yeah, there's the other shot. So here we've got all these space horses riding around top of a Star Destroyer. I'm not sure what their plan is there. And then we've got this shot with Rey standing by herself. I don't know where Kylo is here. And she's in front of, I don't know, some hooded figure. It could be the Emperor. It might not be. Some people I saw on Twitter have suggested that could be Dark Rey. Maybe she's you've seen that vision. I still think that Dark Rey is a clone, a vision. Not a clone, a Force vision. But who knows? This could be a Dark Rey, or it could be the Emperor, or it could be someone else we haven't seen yet. There's still Matt Smith's character is missing from this trailer. He hasn't been seen in anything yet. Kerry Russell, her face hasn't been seen in anything. We see her character there with C-3PO when he's saying, taking a last look at my friends that I just met. Yeah, she's there as well. But you don't see her face, so we don't know really who's under that mask or what she looks like. And yeah, Matt Smith hasn't been in the trailer or any footage. Neither has Richard E. Grant's character. He's an admiral, we know, but you haven't seen him in anything yet. Matt Smith's character, that's the one that I wonder what they're doing with him. Okay, that's about the end of the trailer. That's, you see Luke's little voiceover here, saying the Force will be with you always. And again, you don't see him. Poor Mark Hamill. Okay, well, I don't know. That's the initial thoughts of this trailer. What were your reactions? Did you get any kind of nostalgic feeling from the trailer? I thought to really get fans back, if they were really trying to win fans back, they would have given us a little more, put Luke in there, shown us a glimpse of the Emperor. I don't know how they're going to use these characters, but damn, give us something. You're trying to win back a fan base that you've cut off. And I don't think this trailer did the job it needed to. It looked pretty, it sounded nice, a lot of CG, very little story. But I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think of this trailer in the comments down below. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And check out our live stream on author Stephen Walton's channel on Friday nights as well. All right. Like the video, share, subscribe, hit the bells and whistles. And until next time, lock the doors and hope they don't have blasters.